Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be talking about two shows that are on Netflix, Selling Sunset and Million Dollar Beach House. Both are around real estate and both are regarding millions of dollars of real estate. So, Selling Sunset came first. It finished 3 seasons on Netflix, and Million Dollar Beach House just premiered its first season. They were pitted, like Million Dollar Beach House was supposed to be like very similar to Selling Sunset in terms of if you like Selling Sunset, you're probably gonna like Million Dollar Beach House. No, that's not the case. Even like people that are watching it were not happy about it and talked about how it's so cringy, there are racial terms in there, and the way the cast treated each other on Million Dollar Beach House was terrible. Let's just say it. It was terrible. They also brought up the point that Michael, who is a real estate agent on Million Dollar Beach House, kept talking about how his wife was pregnant almost every single episode. He stated it, while Maya basically was like, yeah, I'm pregnant. And then the next thing, she gave birth. So that's a point. And they also, one of the biggest issues is that on Million Dollar Beach House, only one house was sold in the entire 6 episodes that they had. First and foremost, 6 episodes was too long for that series. It should never have even gone to production. And while on Selling Sunset, within the first 5 minutes of watching the show, a house was sold, and they continuously keep selling houses. So let's just put that out there. The other thing that they talked about was how JB, who's another real estate agent on the beach house, they kept stating this statement, make it or break it for him, while he is a person who grew up in the Hamptons, has a house there, or his parents have a house, whatever, he lives there, and they kept saying, oh, it's make it or break it for me, it's a make it or break it moment, while Chrishell literally came from poverty and living in her car and being homeless, and she talks about that. So I'm like, there's definitely differences in how they relate to the viewers, which is a huge issue, and the drama on Selling Sunset actually makes sense, and if they have issues, they resolve it, or there may be it's actually drama, if that makes any sense. While Beach House, I'm just like, I don't even understand what you guys are fighting about. I don't understand why Peggy had such an issue with Noelle asking her, hey, what is your client, or whatnot, when Heather asked her friends or colleagues, being like, hey, what is this investor? Where does he get his funds or whatnot? The person was like, yep, he's a Chinese investor. He's looking to settle. Talked about that fact of where his money comes from, which basically makes it credible. So I don't understand why Peggy had such a huge issue when Noelle asked. So people had qualms about that, and also to celebrate wins together, to celebrate personal wins and also work wins. And on Beach House, they didn't even have anything like that where there was a huddle or anything where they talked about, hey, how's this going? And when you have those huddles, you help each other out and be like, oh my god, I think I have a client that would be great for your listing or whatnot. Guys, if you look at even the Twitter memes and their reactions to the shows, it's honestly so funny because it's black and white. I really hope the Beach House doesn't get renewed because it was really painful to watch. Just being completely honest, it was painful. But what did you guys think? Did you like Million Dollar Beach House, or were you on the same page as me? I personally love Selling Sunset. I'm waiting for season 4. Well, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and like this video for more content.